Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Detroit Tigers. Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is already building in here.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. On the hill and coming off a great start, Jack Flaherty. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Ready to go? Ivan Herrera now at the plate. And we're underway here in the home opener. That's a little bit low.
The ball.
That misses.
Down, ball.
And it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
There's a strike. To the right side, Torres handles. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, shortstop.
Take a look at the lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Mason Wynn now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
The batter now, Alec Burleson.
Yeah!
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. We go to the bottom of the first. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, number 12. And he's kind of been the talk of baseball since his last outing.
Well, something he had been dreaming about for a long time. His last time out, he got his first big league win. I'm sure he's got that ball secure somewhere that he can enjoy it in the offseason and the years to come. But today, it's time to get back to work, see if he can get number 2.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball
in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
2-0. And it's fouled away.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Here's a 2-1. This one in the air, center field. Scott gets under it. And there's 2 away. Here's Riley Green.
Third, left fielder, Riley Green.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We played an inning. No score. Top of the second. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Pedro Pajes. And that misses.
Ball.
And that's ball 1.
No, that's in.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Out towards right center field. Carpenter on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Here's Nolan
Batting
Gorman.
fifth, third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Second inning here, no score. Late with the swing there.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2.
Ball.
Good eye
That's
in
the
that
ball
spot.
low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone now. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Lars Nootbaar stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And he grounds one to the right side. Torres over to first. That is the inning. We'll go to the... Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. High fly ball, right field. Baez moving under this one. Takes it in for the out. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. This one in the air. In position. 2 down. Here's Jahmai Jones. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. Weatherholt handles, throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here at the ballpark, coming off. Tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Fought off foul. The 0-2.
Ball.
Backed off the plate that time. Here's a 2-2. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Baez. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That misses. Ball 2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
This one in the air, right field. That one back there.
That's foul.
And a foul ball. Top of the 3rd, no score. In the air to left center. Green should have this one. Brings it in. That's out number 2. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolong.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second, and great jump.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
The Redbirds looking to strike first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back in Comerica Park, bottom of the inning, Javier Baez up now for the Tigers.
Hey!
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Batting eighth, third baseman.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Zach McKinstry stands in now and watches strike one. Baez aboard here at first with nobody out.
Ball. That's high.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. Wynn flips it. There's one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Jake Rogers getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball down. Ball.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out. On to the fourth. Still scoreless. Back here in Detroit and stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. Late on that fastball. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Outside corner, got him looking.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Alec Burleson will hit next. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down. Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals. Flied to right his first time. And that misses. And it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back at Comerica Park. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. Climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning. Here comes Torque to the plate. Fly to center his first time. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Green in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss, and the count even at 1. Slap the other way, foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. He's 0 for 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 on, 1 out.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
And the 0-2. Just
no, that missed. That's a ball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down. Go ahead run on base. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a pop up. Burleson. And the inning is over. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, these Cardinals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Here's the 0-2. Ground ball right side. Torkelson steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Lars Nootbaar rolled out to second in his first at bat.
That's a ball.
Nootbaar in his 5th season, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Here's a 1-2.
That's a ball.
And that one is inside.
That's the ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Payoff pitch. cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Weatherholt batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Jahmai Jones.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times.
That's down.
And it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Scott settles under this one. 1 away. The batter now, Javier Baez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Ball.
And that drops in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Center field. Wynn has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here in Detroit. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Joshua Baez, the next to hit.
Right fielder Joshua Baez.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Nope, he held back. The 2-1. And a big swing and a miss. That's off the mark. Ball 3. It's a leadoff
No, that's
walk,
ball 4. Runner,
and
take your base.
that's the go-ahead run.
Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. New pitcher for the Tigers, Brant Herter.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now here's a Threat, outfielder Victor Scott, and he's already singled in this game. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1.
I'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Go to second.
Well, you don't see this happen very often. 0-2 count, runner goes, strike him out, throw him out. Talk about a big swing of momentum in this inning. You were looking at hopefully having 2 base runners on. Now you got nobody. They need 1 more out to get back in the dugout.
Herrera at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Proof right there.
Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Just missed.
Ball.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 12 will depart, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back. New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Andre Palante. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. This one in the air, center field. Scott under it. And there's one down. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here comes Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2.
No, that missed.
Check swing, but it's put in play. Throw to first in time.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out.
Torkelson in the box again. Takes a strike. Check swing, no appeal, and a count 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. He swings and fouls one off. The 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's filled
up. That's the
ball. Two down, nobody on. And he walked him.
That's ball 4. Runner take your base.
First as a potential go-ahead run after that long AB ends in a walk. So digging in, Riley Green.
Ball.
The next
that's
offering
low. That's
misses,
a ball.
and the count is 2-0. That one misses. That's 5 straight. That's in there. And now 3-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 3-1. And a strike in there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. 2 low, ball 4. And he did more than just raise the pitch count in that long AB. The walk moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. Next to hit, Kerry Carpenter. Here comes the manager out of the Gordon Graceffo on the pitch here. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Ball.
Up the middle, base hit into center field. Runner around third. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, to strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Perez in the box now, takes strike 1. Green on second. Carpenter at first, 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Got him!
They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the Welcome back. We're in the 7th. With a pitcher on the mound, Will Vest.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Oh, and 2 now.
That's a ball.
On the ground, Baez. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
Burleson up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And it's even up.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there. But you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
No, that's down. Ball.
And now 2 and 2. Got him. 2 gone.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Pedro Pajes. That's a little
Ball
high.
high.
Ball 1. The Tigers holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Late on that fastball.
Ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the 7th, Jahmai Jones up now for the Tigers.
No, that's high.
And that's a little bit high. 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike, 95 of that one. On the ground, right side. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Javi Baez digs in right side.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Just
no,
missed.
that's out.
And a payoff pitch. Lined into right. And that's down. A base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And here is Zach McKinstry. Foul ball there. And now the 0-1. Line drive, base hit, right field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Nice grab. Off balance feed. There's 1. Ow! The double play ends the inning and might have saved the game for them.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start. Tyler Holton.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Activity in the bullpen. Kenley Jansen, the American League saves leader, looks to be warming up. Hannafy warming up as well. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Tied him up inside with that one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beat.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 8th. Here's Gleyber Torres. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Riley O'Brien. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Torres gets his lead at first with nobody out. O'Brien, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Just a slow ground ball this time. Over to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. One out and a runner at second here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is outside.
That's outside. Ball.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Man at second. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Torres headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's in there as a run scores. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Here comes new pitcher for the Cardinals, Matthew Liberatore.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
In the dirt. Strike 2. One out and a runner at second. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Next offering way off the plate. Got him swinging.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And up next for Detroit, Wenzel Perez. For 3 in this one.
Ball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Chopped out in front of the plate. Win. Fires to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Joshua Baez.
so important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Late with the swing.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Next up for the Cardinals.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Jansen. He's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
I think it's the deception and his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 1 out left for the Cardinals. Now it's going to be Ivan Herrera. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Oh, yeah.
Got to be clever, too, when you don't have that lights-out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do. Instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is, stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
2 down, nobody on. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The Cardinals down to their final strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him. That's the ball game.
Well, a low-scoring ball game in this one. 2-0 game, few errors, pretty clean. That's kind of what you want to see in terms of defense and pitching. A couple of runs was all it took to get the W today.
2-0 your final here in this one. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Robbie and Chris Singleton with you. All right.
Yeah, I'm telling you the truth when I step into the booth.
It's the Washington. Just about ready to roll. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals.
Number 30, Jacob Young.
And he lays down a bunt. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Here goes the runner. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the second game of the series. That
Ball.
one misses. Ball 3. And ball
That's a ball.
4 to
Make your
a
base.
board.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Next to hit, James Wood. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play. Way to lay off that pitch down.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. 2 aboard with 1 out. Next to hit for the Nats, Dalen Lyle. Late with the swing there.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ball. Ball
Tough
2.
spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Strike 2. 1 out. Runners at first and second. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Payoff pitch. Ripped to first. Caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Swings and chases a low one there. Just missed. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Two on, 2 outs. Inside, and it hit him. And now the bases are loaded.
The right fielder, number 3.
Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball.
Young on third. Garcia on second. Abrams at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and struck him out. Huge strikeout there. In half up to hit. Happ lays off. Happ launched a homer in his most recent game.
That's a ball.
Oh, that got away from him.
That hit him.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's Alex Bregman. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. In the dirt. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Out towards right center field. Young gets under it. He's got it.
Batting third.
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Man at first, 1 away. This one popped up right side. Nunez should have this one, and there's 2 down. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch.
Inside.
Steps off and looks to first. That misses. Ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one outside. 3. Full count now. So
Ball 4. First
puts
base.
runners at first and second.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
In the air, right field. He's got it, and that is the inning. Back here at the friendly confines, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ball.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 3-2
Ball
now.
inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Stepping in, Nasim Nunez. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. Lays down a bunt to the right side. They get the force as they pass up the chance at the double play.
The third baseman,
One out man at first. Next to hit for the Nats, Jose Tena. That
Ball
one
one.
close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound.
Runner on the go.
No, off
Pitch
the plate.
outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. The Nationals with a chance to score first here in the top of the second. The other way. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. In comes the run from second. Save!
Save! He beat the throw.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
1 out. Runner at second. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Trying to bunt his way on. Gets it to first.
Yes, you're out.
And the bunt doesn't work out.
Well, there it looked like the batter was trying to bunt for a base hit, and as he got thrown out, the runner advanced, so he's going to get credit with the sac bunt. You know, there's this red-headed announcer that I work with sometimes that gets really angry when that happens.
Garcia swings through it for strike 1.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs with a runner at third. Outside with a breaking ball. And look out.
That hit him.
That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this
the
one.
left fielder, number 29.
At the plate, James Wood. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And that's the third out. One for the Nationals on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. This is Washington Nationals baseball. Here at Wrigley Field, Nico Horner will come up to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
This one in the air, right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the bottom of the second starts with a double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. He's trying third.
Ball
Pitch
one.
misses inside. Throw to third. Out. And that wasn't close.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case. One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Cruz under it. 2 down. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Strike.
In the dirt, and the count is 1-1. Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That one misses, and it's 2-2. In the air to left center. Wood has a beat on it. That is the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Dalen Lyle.
You know, these Nationals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Ball 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Way outside, 3 balls and a strike. That one misses.
Ball 4, inside.
So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's CJ. Abrams to hit. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Lyle aboard here at first with nobody out. Caught him looking for the K.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Cruz takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Just
that's
missed.
a ball.
Chopped to third. To Horner at second for 1. Double play. What a quick killing. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Matt Shaw. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. That clips the corner.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
And that misses. And the count now even up. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing swing and a miss. Struck him out. One up, one down.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
He's got it. 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman.
Now it's
3,
Alex Bregman.
Alex.
Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And caught on the warning track. Cubs are down quietly. Start of the 4th, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Right side, Bush. Handles, throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Nasim Nunez. He's 0 for 1. Drag bunt back towards the mound. Throws to first in time. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. 2 down, base is empty. Jose Tena will hit next. And that skips in the dirt. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Matthew Boyd, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Harvey getting loose as well.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nationals back here at the friendly confines. Digging in, Seiya Suzuki. Up and in, ball 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. And a curve misses outside. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ball 3.
In the dirt, but kept close. Throw into third. Tag save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
And ball 4 to aboard.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Swanson digs in. Fly to right his first time. And fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit into the outfield. The tying run is in to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. On a line. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Kelly in the box lays off for ball one.
Ball, no.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 3-0. Fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off. Two on, one out. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs,
Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Swing and a pop-up. Brings it in. That is the inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Matthew Bull.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it. Well, these Nats finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And the leadoff hitter retired in the
Up
fifth.
next for Washington.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Garcia.
Garcia.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Misses inside. And 1-1. Boyd, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve, and he works in a sinker.
Ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the
next for
first
the
2
Nationals,
batters he's faced in this one,
number
getting
29,
straight to work.
James
Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the fifth. Halfway home. All even. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Cade Cavalli. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. And that's
Inside.
off the inside edge. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Cubs looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That's
they only
a ball.
have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. Gets the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 3-1. Out in front and foul to the left side. Payoff pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
This one in the dirt. The throw into second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And a foul ball. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. Out there to center. Young under it. And there's one down. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. In for a strike. 0-1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Man at second.
Ball. Ball 3, outside.
Missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Three-two. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Luis Perales. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just
gets him easily, ends the inning. So a strong showing there from the Nats bullpen. All tied 1-1. From this one, Dalen Lyle digging in, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. It's in a row. Stays alive. Another one.
connected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Comes up empty.
Ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Bottom of the 6th inning. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Busch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. One down.
One pitch, one out.
And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
No.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Softly hit to third. Tenna slings to first in time.
The batter, number 2.
So here's Horner now. 1 for 2.
Horner.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that is that. Back here at Wrigley Field, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Up the middle. And that one handled. Gets it to first.
Got him.
They get him, but it was pretty close.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Now here is Nasim Nunez. Bunting for a hit. Sends it to
Out of
first. And the bunt attempt doesn't work
Up
out.
next for the Nationals.
So up next, Jose Tenna. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And ball 1. Check swing, but he went too far. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back here at the friendly confines. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly.
Ball, no.
The 1-1.
Ball.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong. There's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And he dodges that fastball. Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Designated hitter.
Matt Shaw now at the plate. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1. On the ground to the left. Fires to first in time. Back to the top of the order. Now a chance for Ian Happ. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Young in position, and that is that. Cubs get one on the solo shot. We look ahead to inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Caleb Thielbar.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Bunt attempt popped up, and there's one down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or can be bunted right back at a position player.
The Cubs bullpen with some action. Phil Maton, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Palencia warming up as well. And the lefty with the 0-1. Way out front for strike two. And that's a strikeout looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Wood stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Misses the sweeper.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
The Cubs holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. On the ground. That's the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, on to the bottom of the 8th, Alex Bregman digs in now. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Manager out of the dugout. Max Kranick gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Kranick in his 4th year, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2-2 now. That one missed. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses. So lead-off walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Suzuki in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 0-1. Grounded to third, could be 2. 1 at second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The first baseman, Michael.
Base is empty after the double play. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
That one lifted to left. Wood under it. And that's the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, we go to the ninth. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. And that skips into dirt. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Gets a piece and stays alive. That smash towards center. Takes it in for the out.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Abrams, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Popped up to the left into foul ground. 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
So now a pinch hitter, Joey Wiemer, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
No.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him. And that is the ball game.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to 1 or 2 key plays to make the difference for the win.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Todo esto lo tuve que sudar, yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano todos ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar, porque todo el mundo tiene que comer. Si corono todo vamos a cobrar. Estuve abajo, me patearon, no me voy a olvidar. Firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos, aquí los platos dan pa' 2. Si la prendo molotov, man, estamos aquí, todos los míos están on go. Todos los míos on go. Ellos me ven de frente sonriendo, pero sé que están odiando, dándolo. Todos los míos hongo, todos los míos hongo. Me ven de frente y dan la mano, pero sé que están odiando, dándolo. Todo esto lo tuve que sudar, yeah. Nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. Yo he apostado tanto a mí, tengo un problema, Otani. Yo no me viro ni me doblo, origami. Mi cuello está chili, Pablo Chile, paloma mami. Triste ver a alguien que puso a comer, puesto pa' mí. Pero estoy tranquilo con las dos cerezas. Todos aportan, si quieren comer, pues tráete algo a la mesa. Gasto dinero y no mi tiempo, que eso no regresa. Disney backstage, creo que vi a Mickey ponerse la cabeza. Top boy, estoy con mis dos boy en London, Elian y esa. Top boy, tengo la salsa como una milanesa. Ponche, tengo los ponches, Tyson con la derecha. Shoje, yo me siento Tani con todos estos ponches. Todo lo tuve que sudar, yeah. Nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano, todos ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar, porque todo el mundo tiene que comer.
What a feeling, getting that money.
day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Houston Astros. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. So the Los Angeles Angels looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
No, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster.
All right, ready to go here. Bryce Teodosio getting ready to hit.
Numbers 1 and 2, Bryce Teodosio.
And the new season is officially underway. Strike 2. So a pitcher making his major league debut and getting the opening day start. Not something we see very often.
No kidding, Boog. And just look around the league here on opening day. You'll see a lot of proven aces getting the start. So they're hoping that that's what he can be for this organization. Someone who can start a bunch of opening days for them in the future as well.
Got him. One up, one down. And now batting, Mike Trout. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Batting third, first baseman, Nolan
One
Schanuel.
down. Nolan Schanuel digs in now.
Ha!
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Batting fourth,
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Trout off of first with 2 away. And they'll do it again. Struck him out swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. Now here comes stepping in, Jeremy Pena. Fought off foul. And he'll one.
That's a ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. Next pitch, not close, up high. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks. Right through there for a strike.
Ball, that's down. That's a ball.
Comes the 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Outside with a breaking ball. On the ground, Peraza zips it across, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Now it's going to be Isaac Paredes. Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Clips the corner. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Top of the second. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. And he swings over the top there. In the air, out towards right center. Smith settles under it. And there's one away. Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Josh Lowe now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
This to third. Fires across the diamond, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning, and here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. That one fouled off. The next offer misses. Ball 1. Tap back to the mound. Handles, throws to first, and quickly one away in the second. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That one ripped, but foul. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Carlos Correa.
Ball, that's high.
Outside low. And the count now 2-0. Brings it in for the third out. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Adam Frazier. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Foul ball there. And a big swing and a miss. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that misses. And that's ball one.
That's a ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. That misses the zone. Ball three. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Bryce Teodosio, the next to hit, trying to bunt his way on. Bare hand, has to hurry. Not in time.
Hey.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Runner at first with 2 away. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo. Light tower power?
That's right.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
That one just misses. It's 2-2. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out.
Well, needed a big strikeout.
Back here in Houston, at the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And that is out of play. Swings next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Strike 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 0-2.
Ball high.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pitch misses there.
Missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So next up for Houston, Cam Smith.
That's in. Ball.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them. Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. To third. Peraza fires over to first. And that'll do it. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. And it goes just foul.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Strike 2. And look out.
Take your base.
That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Up next for the Angels.
Go ahead run on base. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. Struck out swinging his first time. 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit, just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
1 out man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Right to start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Peraza, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Ball.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he...
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So bottom 4, here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. Strike on the inside corner. Left field. Snags it on the run. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Peraza to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Isaac Paredes.
Hee-haw!
Pitch misses inside. And 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Josh Lowe. Lowe, 28 years old. And they traded for him earlier this year.
You know, these Angels, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches. Seen today, and it's just not working out for him.
Here's Adam Frazier.
Nope. Ball.
And that one fouled off. The 1-1.
Ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Got him swinging.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now here is Logan O'Hoppe. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Bryce Teodosio. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Strike 2. That one 95 to finish him off. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Out of here. A towering shot to center. The Astros strike first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. And here comes Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball.
Correa the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground,
Foul
right
ball.
side, and foul ball. The 2-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
He swings and fouls one off. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So up next, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Now, Mike Trout. Imai back to work. Slider right there. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Shadowell now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Ball.
The Astros leading by a run here on opening day. In the air, left field. And it's out of reach after the slow first step. And the tying run is on base. Here's Joe Adell, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Good
Ball,
purpose
that's
pitch
high.
right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
The Astros have some action in their pen. Bennett Sousa, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. De Los Santos also getting ready. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slide.
Through that one for strike 1. The Halos with the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Nope. Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it.